Welcome! We are doing the 100 subscriber video and we're going to do some questions. I want to just tell you all thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. I really love the fact that you guys enjoy watching my videos. It gives me more of a reason to create these videos, and I just love doing them in the first place. I do these videos so I can socialize and be with you guys and just have fun is pretty much my goal with these videos. So thank you so much for subscribing. And I had asked if you had any questions that you would like to ask me to go ahead and ask, and I would answer them questions. I have a total of 13 questions here that I am going to answer. 2 of them are from viewers. And the others I just kind of found or came up with out of my, just kind of thought of. And others I just kind of found somewhere floating around the internet. So we are going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and do the ones from the viewers. The first one I am going to do is from Sims, and they asked me, how long have you been building in The Sims? Well, I started with Sims 3. But I did not get the game anywhere close to when it first came out. I got it approximately around 2012, probably, I'm going to say. And I had gotten the late night with the base game, and it was one other expansion. It was a 3-in-1 deal, and that's kind of what I had gotten. And I had gotten mostly because I wanted to build. That was the main reason why I had gotten it. And I had seen other people on YouTube that were building, and I was like, you know what? I have to have that game. I don't know what that game is, but I can build. So that is why I had gotten it. So, yeah, probably, well, this is just the beginning of 2017. So, probably around 4 years, I guess, total. So we're going to go ahead on to the next question that I received. We have from Alex Alfonso. He asked, where are you from? I can hear a slight southern accent and I've always wanted to ask. Okay, I am from the United States, in case anyone did not know, but I am from the northern half. I'm actually really close to Canada. I was born and raised in the northern half of the United States. The only thing I can really say about maybe my accent is I've always been the type to try to speak with as good, as much of a diction as I possibly can, just so you can understand the words that I am saying. I love listening to music, and one of the things that I really hate the most is listening to a song and not really being able to understand a word they're saying. And that all goes to whether or not they're using very good diction, and that's just something that I've always tried doing, and it's gotten to the point where I've done it for so many years that it's just kind of a habit for me now. So, I don't even think about it hardly anymore when when I speak. Some of the other questions that I have found online was, what are your favorite TV shows? I enjoy the original, oh, now I can't even think of what it was called. Criminal Minds, that's what it's called. The original Criminal Minds. The one that has, oh my gosh, I'm probably going to butcher his name. Shimar Moore, I think is his name, and AJ Cook. That's the one that I like watching. PC or Mac? I would have to say a PC because, actually Windows is what I grew up with. I have never been on a Mac. I don't know anything about Mac. I couldn't answer a single question if you had any questions when it came to a Mac computer, so I would have absolutely no idea. But a PC is what I grew up with, so that's definitely would be my choice. How tall are you? I am 5'10". So I got some height to me. So can you cook? Yes, I can cook, and I enjoy creating new recipes, whether or not they're any good. That is, I really couldn't say whether or not they're always good. They're not always good, definitely not. What was your favorite subject in school? I enjoyed, when I was in high school, I enjoyed algebra. Or geometry was actually my favorite, but I also found it kind of boring. But it was one of my favorites. But I would have to say the one that I looked forward to the most was biology and physiology, because I could dissect animals. That probably sounds a little gruesome. But yes, I looked forward to going in there and dissecting the pig and the cat and the oversized frog and grasshopper and all that gory stuff. Your favorite drink? I usually try to get, whenever I go out to eat or I'm at a fair or something like that, I am always getting a flavored lemonade. I don't really care for the regular lemonades, but I like to get raspberry or strawberry or mixed berry or something like that. Those are probably one of my more favorites, and I could drink them all day long. My favorite song at the moment would be by Shinedown, and the song is How Did You Love? I love their songs. I just think he has a very nice, soothing voice, and I just enjoy listening to his songs. My favorite color would be blue. Actually, I don't really have very many colors I actually do like. I've probably mentioned here and there in different videos on some of them I don't like and others that I do like. And you wouldn't be able to tell probably based on my building, because I actually use quite a few colors whether I like them or not. But my favorite would definitely be a blue. I would say more towards like a deep navy blue more than the light. I'm not really a pastel color, so you start getting too much into the lighter colors and I'm not really going to care for them. Do you have any pets? Yes, there are pets here. We have one dog, and it's a pug, and I have never claimed that dog. So that is not my dog. He seems to follow me around the most, but he is not my dog. We have 4 cats. I love cats. I am definitely a cat person, but we have 4 of them. We have just a calico, just a basic calico. We have a calico tiger, so she's a mix. And then we have an orange tiger, and then we also have a long-haired Angora. And if you don't know anything about Angoras, they are all white. He happens to be long-haired because he's mixed, but he has the blue eye and the green eye, which is what you need to have if you were to show. At least the last time I looked anyway, they have to have both different colors eyes in order to be shown. Anyway, have you been out of the country, and if so, how many times? I do live close to Canada, but I would have to say I've only been to Canada, let me think here, twice. I've been to Canada twice. That's the only time I've ever left the country. I am actually really scared to fly a plane over the ocean. I have flown multiple times, but I have gotten airsick if it's longer than a 30-minute ride. But the idea of going over the ocean, I don't know, that just terrifies me. It really does. So I've been to Canada twice. And then, do you speak any other language? I don't speak a second language fluently, but I can speak Spanish. We did have Spanish in school. However, at the time that I was taking Spanish class my freshman year, our teacher, I mean, I know it's mean to say, but she really did have some kind of, I don't know, something going on in her personal life or something mentally happened. I'm not really too sure. It eventually got to the point where she wasn't showing up in class. She just wasn't there. And just ended up getting to the point where one day they just found her in the bathroom crying. I don't know. So by that time, most of the year was already over, and our next teacher came in and she just zipped us through really fast, trying to get us caught up to the other Spanish classes. And I ended up taking a second year because it was required to take 2 years, but we were so far behind already that she was still trying to catch us up, and it just wasn't. I didn't really like the new teacher. She mostly just kind of, I don't know, she smelled. Yeah, she kind of smelled, so I couldn't handle taking another year. So So unfortunately, I've only taken 2 years of Spanish. I really wanted to take it because Spanish is one of the languages we hear the most in my area of the country. And I wanted to learn it. I used to know it pretty well for the most part. But now basically I would just say if I was ever anywhere that spoke Spanish, I could probably order my food, find a place to sleep, and go to the bathroom. That would be about all. Oh, I could greet somebody and tell them goodbye and, all the greetings and, things like that. That would be about all I could do anymore. So, but those are all the questions that I have for now. I don't mind you guys asking me questions. Ask them whenever you want. It's not a problem. Whether or not I answer them, it would all just depend on the question. I might even just save the question for maybe another Q&A. So if I were to get enough, I might do a second one. So I really enjoyed this. This was fun. I enjoyed answering these questions, and especially the ones from all of you, and just getting to know you and letting you to get to know me. It just was a lot of fun. So thank you, and thank you so much for the subscribers. I really do appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this, and I absolutely love doing this. I never thought I would enjoy doing YouTube. In fact, I was really scared and nervous my first few videos, and so thank you so much. I have a lot of fun, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.